Here we go with our first Halloween look of the year. We are going in with Medusa. I'm going to show you guys how we did the snake. This was a rough draft. Remember, I was doing this technically in a mirror, so we tried as much as possible. We wasn't trying to make this perfect, but we started our lines, we drew here and there, trial and error, but I think we did a great job. We're doing the snake part, we're drawing the lines, inspiration, and like I said, I am literally doing this in through the phone, trying to do it on my chest without looking, our artsiness. There was a little bit of erasing, but you guys will see that a little bit later. Trial and error, you guys. Remember, creativity does not have to be perfect. We are just working it out. Live your best version, your best life. Don't worry about perfection. Ain't nobody going to be that picky. And if they are, they could just mind their business. Whatever makes you happy. You guys, remember that inspiration is inspiration, and do whatever makes you happy. Trial and error. You guys can draw it on a piece of paper. You guys can draw it over and over. I'm not that much of a perfectionist. I am more go with the flow. Whatever works for me, whatever makes me happy, I just run with it. I am not going to overthink it. And I think those are the best moments when you don't have to overthink things and they just work out on their own. I always do it with a white kind of pencil first, but I wanted to do like a rough draft and just go straight in it because I wasn't going to have a lot of time to do this. And this was going to be the first makeup of the season. We're doing the little tongue here. Like I said, we're going to color it in way later with water paints just to give it that definition. But for now, I'm pretty happy with the results. I pretty love it. And if I'm going to change something, I'll change it later. I'm going in with more of that gray because I wanted to give this look more of that, like she's a statue kind of snake vibe versus doing it just on skin. I did want to do it a little bit elegant, but I wanted to do it a little bit different than what I would normally do just to change it up because sometimes there's not enough characters to go around the year. And I've been doing this for 3 years, I think almost 4 years, and I'm running out of characters. Leave me in the comments as well if you guys want to see a certain type of look. If you guys want me to do something, please leave it in the comments, and I'm more than happy to try to oblige. I am going to try to do 12 or 13 looks this year, so we are starting early. But like I said, I am not going to be the one to try to do perfection. I just go with the flow and makes me want to be happy. So now we're starting with the face, and I'm trying to get this gray color, and I don't want these paints to dry out on me. Leave me in the comments if you guys want me to list all the products. I don't think I'm going to list them all now, but I will attach them as you guys ask me questions. And like I said, remember, get out of your own heads. Don't worry about trying to be absolutely perfect. This is Halloween. Be creative. Go into your own imagination and make things vibe. Remember, the more security you have with your look, the better it will be. Remember, you're going to probably do better than half the population if you put your mind to it. You just have to get out of your own head and just go for it. If this is what you want to do, don't worry about anybody else. Techniques. I'm going to seal this with translucent powder, especially when you're trying to layer up and you're trying to do things. I want to do my eyebrows kind of artsy, more green, so this is why I covered the eyebrows and I did it with the same gray paint, or you guys can go in with concealer. All of it works. We're kind of feathering it up, and I'm going in with eyeshadow, just green eyeshadow, and we're just blending it up, and we're just feathering up on the eyebrows step by step. If you guys want a tutorial on eyebrows, I do have other videos on here, so you guys can go in there. Like I said, I'm worried more about being artsy and just going with the vibe. You guys, trust el proceso, trust the process. Like I said, you guys got to try to get out of your own heads and just go with the vibe, you guys. Literally, you're going to get so many points just for trying and being bold than to not doing it at all. Even if you got to draw it on, take it off, whatever works for you. Don't take it so seriously. It is Halloween, and we are trying to go for the most realistic vibes that makes you happy. Like, Halloween is my favorite time of the year because I feel like you can be so expressive. You can like change your personality, who you are, your vibe, anything with the simplest things. And trust me, once you get out of your own head, everything will vibe. And trust me, everybody's just gonna praise you from going out of the box and just being you. So as well, we're gonna seal this again, and we're gonna start with our eyeshadows. We're going to go with a lime green first as the base, and we're going to kind of smoke it out towards the outer corner of the eye, trying to give it that exotic kind of look, because we got to melt men into the world. We got to ice them with this look. and not scare them into place. We're going to go with a darker green to kind of give it more of a momentum, more of that diciness and defiantness. Like I said, get out of your own heads, try different things. Don't worry about, oh, does this color go with me or not? Every color goes with you. You have to own it. You are the owner of your own inspiration. Don't worry about what goes or doesn't go. This is a time to experiment, and trust me, no one was born knowing. Try until you get the results that you want. I'm going in with a gold shadow, and then I think I'm going to add some glitter because we're going to go glam. My child is coming in here and, roasting me and telling me that she didn't know who I was. And I was like, what you mean? I was like, don't you see? And then she finally saw the snake, and then she came to like, oh, okay, you're Medusa. She was, in me trying to tell me I was like some forest thing. And I was like, listen, I'm not a forest thing. But she was like, you're not done yet. But she ended up loving the look. But, she had to roast me for a little bit, because she's my child. I've added the gold glitter, and now we're going to smoke out the ends to make sure everything looks cohesive and blended in. Now I didn't have the regular little thing, so we started to use this, and we had to go for it. It was whatever was going to work. I did go in there and kind of fix it and give it a little bit more definition, but I actually kind of liked that the holes were way bigger than a regular stocking. I used a headband thing because that's what we had, and, we wasn't going to complicate our lives. See, so I kind of really did like it to kind of give it that snake vibe, but then we went in with the brush and just kind of filled in some of the holes and just kind of give it more of deeper concentrations. And then we're going to mix it with a little bit of the light shadow as well. We're going to draw some on the body to kind of give it that pattern. Like I said, go out of the box. Remember, you don't have to do anything that anybody else did, and you don't have to be like anybody else. Work your imagination and your creativity, and it's always going to give it that extra touch of just being you. There is no right or wrong way. Remember, your imagination is your imagination, and no one can tell you what is wrong and what is right. It's whatever vibes with you. I'm not going around the snake super tight yet because I want to do it with a more precise brush and wait till everything goes together. But you gotta confiar en el proceso. Now I'm going in with the more yellowish green just to kind of give it that shadowing conditioning to it, so it has that double dimension. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a perfectionist. I'm just trying to make me happy and love the inspo. I'm going in with the green and a little bit of that white to try to get it. We're going to smoke up under the eyes. Look how that just gave it such a good smoky vibe. That green just gave it that beautiful touch. Now we're going to go in with the water paint and start painting in the snake. I didn't take off the black because that's what's going to give it that dual dimension. And I am using a water paint to kind of make it easier when I go remove it. Because like I said, I'm not going to be going out anywhere. We're just doing this for kicks. If I was to go out maybe to a club or a party, I would probably more want to use an oil-based paint. So make sure that I don't sweat it off. But since I'm going to be home and we're just going to wipe this off and we're just doing this for the love of the arts. The same thing with the red. We're just using water paints that are really long lasting as well. But like I said, if you're going to go to like club or something like that, you might want to use more of an oil paint like I use for the body, just for you to have more resistance on it and it doesn't move. I use the white for the little eyeball kind of thing and for the fangs. How cute. See how my snake just came together? My whole little display wanted to, leave me. See, now I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and just try to go in there and go as close as I can to shadowing on the snake. Like I said, it does not have to be perfect. I am not getting an A for effort, but I really love to do these looks. It really brings me like so much love. Like, you guys don't understand. I wait all year long for this Halloween looks. It just makes me so happy. Although they take such a long time, 2 to 3 hours to really get these through. I'm doing the black liner lippy. I also have a black lippy, but I use the oil-based paint for the lippy just to be extra exaggerated. I hope you guys like looks like this. If you guys want me to do a specific look, please let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to blush and get ideas on different looks, And like I said, everybody's going to use their own creativity. Lashes, always lashes, you guys. Lashes are always going to change the look to kill the makeup, especially if you feel like you didn't do so good. Once you put on a pair of lashes, it just changes the whole vibe. To me, lashes and brows are always like the killer things. I really like this look. You guys can do it also without using like a base paint. You guys can do the Medusa with just your regular skin tone to kind of make it easier. Put back my bow. Look at this final look. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like these looks like this. Please leave me comments on the bottom telling me other looks that you guys want to do.
It's a pleasure to meet you, son of Poseidon. I'm Medusa.